The game for the Panthers, third down.
Ready.
Rattler to the air now. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. So here come the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his third season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
What a tumultuous start to Bryce Young's career. The former #1 pick has about seen it all, Kate, in the NFL. And it's not how you start, it's how you finish. At least that's what he and the Carolina Panthers got to believe. Because the finish to last season was his best football yet. I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
You won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're facing third down to begin this ballgame.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go. Ready?
Young working from the gun. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
They'll run for it. Hubbard. That's the first and more inside the 45. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Matthew Wright for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
Here's Miller on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Down. Get ready.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
At the 30-yard line.
Come on, set. 50, grip.
Second and 6 now. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They'll throw on third and long. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Set, hut. 45, wide. Hut, hut.
Back now, pressure on its way. And he caught by his back, Camara. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Let's go now. Set, hut.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
To Taysom Hill.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, they were quiet after the opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and I'd even hear birds.
First down run, netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
On the play. Second and 10.
Out of the gun, Young.
27-yard line.
And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
On fourth down, Panthers going to turn to Sam Martin to punt this one away. Back deep for the Saints is Rashid Shaheed. Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Saints take over first and 10.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. Ready.
Counter give to Camara. But he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Another run for Camara. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
95.
2nd and 10 now. Ooh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
52 Blue. Ready?
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Connection made to Shaheed. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Black 40. Set. Go.
Kamara now on first and 10. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time to step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
Hey, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, get down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the deficit stays at 7.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
The Panthers set to take the field. They're still in search of that first down of this game, Brock. Hoping to put together a drive and avoid calling on the punter again. Ball at the 33 for first down. They send a tight end in motion. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Panthers looking to add to their advantage.
Brings up second and 5.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5.
Set. Ready. 60.
Now Young. Oh, he got 3. Getting out to his left. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different pair.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they're just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped it. And they're heading in reverse after that set.
Man, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
after that sack. Tough 3rd and goal coming up. A tight end in motion now. Young on 3rd and goal. He's running for it. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That may have been a situation you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now it's Matthew Wright for this field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Wright is good. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints taking the field for the final time in this first half. They'll have to be quick about anything they want to do here. We're just moments away from halftime.
Let's go. Blue 32. Ready?
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break. As we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. And slated downs to approach here from the 40. To the air on first down. Young completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
And a yard at their 49-yard line.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown. Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done. Right on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead.
Saints nothing.
Right, ready to send this one away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He stopped on the run back at the 27. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Hut.
To Camaro we go to start this 3rd quarter. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision there defensively.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Play action on 1st down. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So it'll be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Give on 2nd to Camaro. Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Finds a man underneath. It's Camaro. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
That's good for us Saints.
We give inside to Akers. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. DJ Wanham gets there to haul him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Down. Ready.
Here's a give inside to Camaro. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Set.
They stay on the ground with Camaro. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. An earlier miss may be factoring into this call. They're going for it here.
4th down and 1.
Black, 95. Ready.
Running for it, Camaro. 2 yards on the pickup. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chain.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. Red, 38. Hut.
Throwing his Rattler. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's now 3rd
We need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Now the field goal unit runs on for its 2nd try tonight. Ball in the right hash, the distance 43 yards.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his 1st attempt of the game. This time, he's totally dialed in. He gets this one to count.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our 2nd half. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. They've got first down from the 31.
Ready.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he gives himself up after a short gain. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
33-yard line.
Defense shows blitz. Young. Outright, Leggett makes the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Play action now. Young. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of sand, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return. The New Orleans offense set to go now. Down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Red, 38.
Start things off with a run by Kamara. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, once we saw them on the collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready. Blue, 32. Ready.
Rattler to the air now. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers take over after returning it inside the red zone.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where you shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Carolina about set to go once again offensively. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Get the pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And they take it across the goal lines for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Right on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now.
10 black.
Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
The Carolina offense headed out now. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. Ready.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football, and that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned.
Blue 32.
1st and goal, Hubbard. And he's got to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Panthers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Right there to tack on the point after. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for Rucky the kicker. Right, ready to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints come marching onto the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Camara running out of the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now Rattler. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Nearly an interception on that play, and now they're staring at 4th and long.
You never ever as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Let's go. Ready.
Desperation time here. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the 1st on 4th down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So, yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.